from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show.
Staffers, my studio audience, and the virtual audience. We love them. How you doing? I'm ready to go. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Attention, control room, I would like to change the order of the stories. Cynthia, get ready. I need your opinion. Nortman, I need you.
Okay.
Tell the DJ that I need his opinion.
Okay.
Now, attention, all of New York City. Once upon a time, there was a girl named Wendy, and in 1994, she got full body liposuction, breast implants, went back to more liposuction, did the damn. Long before all these other girls, trap queens and whatever they are today, talk about being proud because they got liposuction. There was a girl named Wendy who was vilified, hung, suspended without pay. Wendy, you can't talk about that. Finally, I had my lipo lunch at the Motown Cafe where I could talk to the girls about and show them my scars or lack thereof, introduce them to my surgeon. Not that they had to use that surgeon, but he was there to tell them, you know, you've got to, surgeon shop, not doctor shop. You don't want your boobs done by a dentist. Do you know what I mean? So all these years later, Funkmaster Flex. All right, well, that's him now. This is full body liposuction, honey. And he didn't forget to do the chin. You know, if you don't do the chin, like a lot of you all get your liposuction, but you forget the chin. And so you still look like the same fat you. I can say that because I've been through it. I know what it's all about. Flex is bragging about this on his social media. He's bragging about that. There he is, had a camera in there, wide-eyed, scared. There's the doctor did it for free, but sometimes free things are not good because one wrong nerve and you're paralyzed for life. You could die from the anesthesia. So here's what he told us he had done. He had fat removed from his stomach. Well, he was a roly-poly. And I was up there at his station about 4 or 5 months ago. And I did his show with him. And he would drop the bombs and all that other kind of stuff. And he was like, you look really good. Not in a sexual way, just in a, we've known each other for all. I knew you when you didn't party. When you didn't care for brown juice and a smoky room. No, he's a late comer to the game. The liposuction, the whole bit. So sad. I bet your wife, your ex-wife, is probably laughing at you at this particular point. Anyway, he got his armpits done. Oh, yes. Oh, me and my mother, you know what we complain about. Joelle, you know what we're talking about. We got it, yeah. So he got his done. And he got his entire back liposucked. A lot of you all forget about the back, so you get the roly-poly underneath your... Norman, you know what I'm saying.
Right, I know exactly.
You've got to, if you're gonna do it, you've got to be prepared to lay out a whole lot of money or be foolish and get it done free. Flex, we've known each other for a very, very long time. I feel very comfortable talking at you. As I know that you have off most days. Pandemic was perfect timing for you to go in and get everything done, convalesce. You look hot, by the way. You look good even when you were fat. You look good. But you at 51, me at 56 understand that we are living in a young people's world. And to live in this world, you gotta have flat hips, flat belly. You know, he also had breasts. Yes, he had breast reduction. Like you gotta do the whirly girl.
Around the world. Around the world.
So on behalf of you, Flex, I snuck into your surgical room and stole your bomb. Give Flex his bomb.
How you doing?
Cynthia, my Cynthia, do you have anything to say to Uncle Flex? Now, personally speaking, I'm turned off to any man who gets plastic surgery. I told you that already. Unless, you're a Jewish boy and you get the nose done. That was like a rite of passage when I was growing up in Ocean Township. But when you start getting your flanks done and a reduction and all that, I'd rather a fat man. Not obese, because then that's a whole nother layer of problems. You can't really hang out and keep up with me. Sus one? Sus one?
Yo.
Have you ever heard of such a thing?
You want my honest opinion? I don't see nothing wrong with it if it makes him happy.
Oh, no, excuse me.
She's going on me.
Excuse me. Punk PC. Punk Master Flex over there.
Why? Because I'm being honest.
Would you get liposuction?
I'm scared to do it, but I've asked about it before. Let's keep it real.
You've told me that privately. I wasn't going to expose you.
Yeah. You just did. But nah, I'd rather go see a trainer. But I've asked about it before. If it makes him happy, if it makes anybody happy, I'm with it. In my opinion.
Let me see your shoes.
Let's get it.
Flex has a smaller waist and more shoes. Drop a bomb on that.
Wendy's.
You have to be crazy to do this show. Do you understand I'm being held together by tape? That's not supposed to be. Willie, you know what I need during commercial break? Just tape me all the way in. You know I'm off on Friday, so I'm sitting at home in my bed, watching and laughing along with us. All right, speaking of Cynthia, Cynthia Bailey is suing her ex-husband, Peter Thomas, for $170,000. Now, this really was breaking news this morning, but I figured the Funkmaster Flex one was more entertaining.
Right.
So, Peter and Cynthia, they were married, then they split up. He was a very good father to her daughter. And both parents, both husbands, the husband, the ex-husband, whatever, they all co-parented and existed together. She gave Peter, at the time that she gave him this $170,000, 3 years to buy her out of the Bar One restaurant. Well, at that time, they only had one. Well, the 3 years have gone by. The 3 years ended in May. Allegedly, Peter never paid. And now Cynthia is suing him for her $170,000. Now, see, I find there to be nothing wrong with that. First of all, she's married to Mike, who, the newscasters, they might still be on TV, but they're not getting as much work as they used to. You know what I'm saying? And also, the idea that this man, men. Oh, speaking of men, not you, Flex. Speaking of men, I've had a whole lot of my men friends in my head who watch our show but do not appreciate my lipstick stain on the mug. They said they want it to drink their coffee, their cocoa, their tea. They don't want to re-gift it to some woman, and they don't want to share their wife who might have the lipstick thing. So they're saying they will not buy a lipstick stain Wendy cup. So just for you men, are we going to scrape? What are we doing this weekend? Are we going to scrape the... Wait, what is
We're gonna
today?
take each one and scrape the lipstick off of it?
Yeah. Well, anyway, men. Hey, David. Hey, Perler. Hey, David. Hey, Perler. David?
They're all sold out.
No, I know, the women's are all sold out. I told you all they're limited edition for the holidays, but the men's, can we do some men with no?
Maybe we'll do one without the lipstick.
Maybe.
Not hype.
Thank you, men friends. Anyway, go to wendyshow.com. Back to Cynthia. So, if I were Cynthia, I would want this money back. If I were Mike, I would hate that her ex-husband has this hanging over her head, and this is why she has a headache in the morning and maybe an attitude fixing dinner, and, you know, just an attitude, like he owes her money. If I were Mike, I would help her get this money. I would encourage her. I'd push her along to sue him for this money. But if I were Peter, I wouldn't pay it. And I'll tell you why. He went along with being on the Housewives show. All the husbands of the Housewives, they all are pegged for being no good. Peter, you knew what you were signing up for, you know, but you were good to Noel. And you were good for Cynthia's plot line because basically without you and the men plot line, she doesn't have a plot line. There's no reason to keep Cynthia on the show. She's just a nice woman struggling to stay on Bravo. Don't take that bad, Cynthia. We've talked about this. You know, but if I were Peter, I wouldn't give him this money. And if I were Cynthia and Mike, I'd keep fighting for it. If I were Noel, I wouldn't care either way because I'm busy living my life.
Exactly.
She got her own apartment, right?
The last I think she was quarantining with Cynthia and Mike.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, Peter spoke out. And he was shocked that Cynthia was suing him, claiming that the money isn't due until early next year. Well, early is next month. This is December 2nd, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Good luck to all involved. Felicity Huffman is coming back to TV. On ABC. Didn't that used to be a family channel? Aren't they associated with Disney? Well, now, I liked her on Desperate Housewives. That was my show. That was the one thing that was like evil, the whole show. It was evil on ABC. I was shocked it was on ABC because it was so evil.
Uh-huh.
What was her name again?
Lynette Scavo.
Lynette Scalvo was an angel on Desperate Housewives, but she knew how to be mean. Well, she is gonna star on an ABC show as she's gonna play a woman who inherits a minor league baseball team. This is her first acting role since her college admission scandal. Now, you might wonder why she even has job offers. First of all, she's a good actress. Second of all, she knows how to play the game. And also, skin privilege. Right? She's married to the man with a lot of hair.
William H. Macy.
William H. Macy. Mm-hmm. He's got a good show on TV, too. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He's hunting with a gun. I like the storyline of this. You know what they could do? They could walk this all the way up to, you know, okay, we begin on on ABC tomorrow night, but replace Lynette Scalvo with another actress. Anybody could put on the wig and, you know, the good skin and act the part. But it's probably a bigger sell to the advertisers that, you know, she did bad, but she's one of us. Let's give her another chance. And while she was in jail, you know, this is when this was being pitched to her. So she knew, okay, I'll be out soon. And Lori Loughlin, think about her. Good old Lori Loughlin. She must be very, very happy in there, Aunt Becky, in prison. Now, she's only in prison until Christmas, and then her husband goes in shortly after, Massimo with the good leggings. Anyway, she's probably in there like, oh, I'm gonna be acting again. And no, it's not that easy for you. It's not, okay, people of the world, we cannot make it that, we can let one slide through, but not, come on. This is like lyrics from a rap song. Go to jail, come out, and be a king.
Right, uh-huh.
Terrible.
I can't tell my story about the criminal who hopped at least 2 bridges and a bunch of tolls in the back of a police car. Cop got out to rescue another crime situation, and the criminal got in the driver's seat and drove on all through Bayonne, New Jersey, through Staten Island, whereas I can recall that would be $19 because you're borough hopping. The cops spotted him speeding and pursued him, followed him all the way to Brooklyn. Can you believe that a police chase went all the way to Brooklyn from Bayonne? So this is the stoppage. All those cops. He ended up crashing the car, and he was arrested for multiple charges, including, I guess, stolen property, the police car, criminal endangerment, mischief. They're gonna give him an overnight desk warrant. He's gonna come out, make a rap song, duet with Lori Loughlin or Lynette Scalva. Oh, and Funkmaster Flex, of course, will play it. He'll leave the radio station with a fatter wad.